What is going on, everybody? Today we got episode 2 of our Millwall career here on Football Manager 20. And today we're going to play our first game of the season, talk you through the transfer we've made, and talk through the tactics and other things of that nature before we jump into that first game. And hopefully we can get off to a good start. Now, we're going to talk about the out first. We've had one out. Tom Elliott off to Sunderland, 1.2 million. We have 5 strikers, and we don't need 5. We have 4 in our 2 striker formation kind of thing, and physically Tom Elliott for a target man is really, really good. There are a couple of good mentals here too, but technically it's just not great, and to get 1.2 million isn't too bad. And then we've bought in Jordan Obita at left back. We just couldn't go into the season with one left back. Now, Obita is really not the greatest of players, but can improve a little bit still, and is homegrown and should be a decent enough backup for Ferguson as of right now. If we can compare the two really quickly, as you can see, Ferguson is still a little bit the better player, but Obita's got some good things about him. Physically much better, and a couple of decent things in here. Some good determination. Composure's pretty good. Marking as well. So we'll see as that goes forward, but we just couldn't go into the new year with just Ferguson at left back. I also feel that the 2 left backs we have may not be brilliant at the moment, but I think until we find the perfect left back to really bring us forward, it's imperative that we just have the 2, and if we have to move Obita or Ferguson on next year or the year after that, that is just something we are going to have to end up doing. Now let's go to tactics. At the moment, this is what we're rolling with. I can actually jump in and show you what it looks like for me. We've got a 4-2-2-2 kind of formation here, box to box, and a ball winner in midfield, 2 wing backs and 2 wingers. As I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking underlap if we have the 2 wingers outside, or just the 1 underlap there. Romeo is hurt for a little bit, 3 to 6 weeks. I feel still he's still dealing with something. Yeah, so that is something that did happen. Fun stuff. So he'll be out 3 to 6 weeks still. Hurt himself in preseason. Torn hamstring, I believe. So unfortunately, his physicals are dropping just a little bit, aren't they? Hopefully, he can get back to form when he comes back. He will be our starter once he comes back. But we'll see how it is. One more player we did bring in on loan, Ryan Brewster. We were talking about our 4. We could move Elliott on, have 2 advanced forwards. We do have 2 target men as well, since we're playing with the target men, but Vartson can play there, and then O'Brien could play up front as the 5th in necessary situation. So bringing Brewster in on loan, moving Elliott out is pretty decent. As you can see, Brewster here obviously rather good already. We can compare him to Bradshaw, who is our striker. As you can see, Brewster is quite the player. Mentally and physically, Bradshaw in a good spot. Technically, all Brewster. So it's, in those tough games, lots of running. It's good to have Bradshaw around in those games where we need some guile. Brewster could perhaps come in. But this will be the starting lineup when it comes to, fruition, when everyone's fit. It'll be Matt Smith up front with Bradshaw playing as an advanced forward off a target man, Mahoney on the left, Jed Wallace on the right, Malumbi, and then Thompson in the middle, and then Ferguson, Cooper, Pierce, and Romeo along the back line in front of Bielkowski, who is here on loan. So is Luke Steele. So we're going to have to find a solution to goalkeeper at some point. We shall see. And then everyone else is good to go. At the moment, the bench, but Vartson, Sean Williams, Brewster, O'Brien, Scalak, Ryan Leonard, Hutchinson. For the next game, McCarthy is going to have to play right back. He's not too bad. He's more defensive. He's got some decent things here, got some things he can work on. But defensively, he's a little bit better. 13 heading, 12 marking, 13 tackling, 14 teamwork, 13 positioning. So he's got some, good attributes on the defensive side, so we'll see how that goes. He is on wingback on support. We may move him back to fullback. We'll see how that goes as we move forward. And then James Brown, just in case, is here. He's not brilliant, as you can see, but we need another right back for the moment, with Romeo out for a significant amount of time. So, we're in a pretty decent spot. We don't have a ton of money after Elliott signing. They're keeping a little bit of it at the moment. We have offered James Garner a loan deal just to bring him in and see if we can, have an extra midfielder in there. We'll see. But I'm not so sure I'm bringing him in just yet. And transfer-wise, $661,000, and then we've got $4,000 a week in budget. We'll have to see. But let's jump into the game. We're home to Preston. Millwall just beat Preston away from home very recently. At the time I'm actually recording this episode, he did it, or they did it yesterday on the Saturday. But hopefully we can go ahead and do something here, and we'll see how the new formation works. We are going to be training another formation, a 4-3. That's a 4-3-3. That's why I kind of want to bring in Garner, just to bring him in, but we'll have to see as we go forward. But let's jump into it. Our first game here, Millwall Preston. We are on 2D. Let's just make sure everything is good. Extended, yeah, we do play on extended also. I tend not to play on key only, but extended I kind of like. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully it goes pretty well. First game of the year, you'd like to get off to a good start. They'd like us to finish mid-table and get promoted in a couple years. I would also kind of like that, especially with our budget. We're going to have to be very, very good in terms of, transfers and things of that nature, as Preston have an early opportunity there. So we'll see. We will definitely see as we go forward. We just got to be, really good, wheeling and dealing kind of stuff as we go forward. But a free kick here to Preston early in their thing, but Matty Smith takes it away, goes for goal, and Rudd keeps it, but not too bad. Pressing up front, like to see that. As that gets put into the middle, and Bradshaw takes it away nicely, and he races forward. Can he do something with it? Bradshaw, he goes for goal from a tough angle. Needed to hit it perfectly from there, doesn't. Easy enough save for Rudd. And now they come again. Preston, but we've had the better of them in midfield, though they move up the wing here. Brandon Williams, I believe that is the United. From United on loan as they swing that to the other side. And Bielkowski with an easy enough save. I believe, we're going to look. He is on loan from United, Brandon Williams. He's been playing a few games here and there for the real United team. But we are going okay at the moment. See if we can get creative here. Connor Mahoney on a 6.5. Not what I like to see, but Mahoney's going to take this free kick, and he goes for goal and forces Rudd into a pretty decent save there. Defensively, we've been okay to start. Not too bad, as Fulham have scored 3 already. But they come up the wing here. Can they counter? It's played into the middle here, out wide to Green, but dealt with. Good. Our throw-in now in their half. McCarthy's on it, gets it back in. Thompson. Malumbi. I'm not sure if that's Mulumbi or Malumbi. I'll have to figure it out at some point, but Ferguson loses the ball there. Not what we want to see. Races forward, and now they have it. And forward they come. Right through the middle, it's Green. To Johnson. Back in the middle here. Moving the ball around pretty well as that gets put in. It's blocked away. Blocked away again. Defensively not too bad there. And Bradshaw races forward. Can we counter here? No, it goes out of play. Alright. Playing too poorly. Mahoney's the only one on a 6.5. Now on a 6.4. Everything's starting to drop just a little bit. Needs to be specifically marked. That's alright. Although he does pick up the ball as he says that. Rafferty on it. Gets it inside. It's one more here. Johnson is blocked away and cleared just a little bit. We're starting to fall off just a little bit. Let's demand more, just a little bit from the players. See if they wake up just a touch. The last 10 or so minutes has fallen Preston's way. And that is not what we want to see. We're edging toward halftime here. And they have a free kick, and it goes over the wall, and Białkowski with an easy enough save. Do I turn that midfield option into a... We're going to start this off. Far from pleased. But I think we're going to move Mulumbai and turn him into... Let's try a deep line playmaker on support. Let's see what we can do here. Mahoney, I'm just going to take him off here. Not had a good game. And we're going to turn him into an inverted winger. Bring O'Brien on. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go for Skalak instead. We'll go for Skalak. On at halftime. Quick change. Mahoney not with a great game so far. But we'll see what we can do with Skalak over there and you know, changing that midfield role. See if that can get a little bit more creative and cause a few more problems. They'll Preston bring it forward here. Brandon Williams is on it. Back to Johnson, is blocked away. Rafferty's got plenty of space, and Białkowski's on it. And they've had much better of the play since around that 25-minute mark, which is not what we want to see. Get this going. Demand more, boys. We need to wake up just a little bit. Ferguson on it now. Gets it to Smith, and that's cleared away, but Cooper picks that up, and geez, I thought he was going to give it away there. Hasn't, luckily. Jed Wallace, Thompson. Mulumbai gets it out to McCarthy. Clips it across, and Skalak! Ooh, his header's just past the post. I thought he'd finished it there, not quite. They are on positive here as they come forward. Could we go a little bit more positive? Open up a little bit more space, or do we go cautious perhaps and draw them onto us and hit them on the break? As Johnson hits it and is blocked away and cleared out of play. So let's change something here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring Mulumbai out, bring Sean Williams in. I think we're going to up the tempo a little bit, but I think I want to go back down onto cautious just a little bit. Distribute to flanks. I think we are okay where we are. We'll try lowering the line of engagement really quick and then see if we can hit them on the break. Let's try it. We're gonna try it here. 55 minutes gone. No one's playing awfully necessarily, but we'll see as they have a corner swung in here and he gets the header on and it's in the net. Oh boy. Well, we have to go for it now, don't we? He just gets there ahead of him, doesn't he? Not what we want to see. We'll hold off. We'll play like this just for a little bit. Let's head it away. It's out wide again. And they are really all over us at the moment. I'm not sure what they've changed. We're just going to go forward. Maybe I can turn this into an attacking type of thing. We'll go attacking because we need some goals. We're going to try the overlaps instead. Overlap and underlap. Work ball into the box. Alright, let's go, guys. We have got to wake up a little bit. Who do I bring on? I've got one more sub. Nothing is happening. Oh, come on, guys. Nothing is happening. Alright, we'll change this. Let's go. Step. We'll bring on Budvarsson. See if we can force something. But nothing is going on. What is happening? Other than nothing. Here we go. We have a free kick. Skalak to take. It's into space and he's hit the bar. Oh my god. He's hit the bloody bar. They're going more attacking now too, which is odd. Scalek not playing too well after coming on. Nothing. Oh, we've done very little toward the end after going on attacking. Thompson is on it. Gets it out wide to Jed Wallace. Back into Bradshaw. It's blocked. Can we get it back to Bradshaw? We can, but it's blocked again. Not a good first game, is it? As that ball gets swung in. But Vartson puts a header in and Rudd saves. Oh, it's a massive save. A big opportunity there for Budvarsson. 4 minutes of added time. And it just trickles and trickles away. Wow. And we are going to lose this game 1-0 at home. Not the start we wanted, is it? Oh, that's get clipped in and that's game over. Not good. Not good at all. Disappointing. Oh, disappointing from the lads. Ugh. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. We're gonna have to give Brighton 50k if he makes 5 more appearances. Fulham score 6. Not a good start. Not a good start. I want to finish in this area, but that start is not really what we wanted, is it? We're going to have to tweak a little bit, and we have West Brom away next. That's not not great, is it? That'll be tough. That is going to be tough. Lovely. A lovely way to start off this series with a loss at home to Preston. Not what we needed. Not what we wanted. And we are going to have to look around a little bit because we started so well. Well, really we started well, and then it kind of started to fade away after 20 or 25 minutes, and then we couldn't get it back. So I'm not sure what we'll end up looking at. 8,500 ticket sales. Tactics-wise, there were a couple things I wanted to look at. He's either footed here, Connor Mahoney, so I may turn him into an inside forward and see if he can head down balls to both and have a little bit of space. We got the winger out here. I think I'm genuinely going to turn this into a deep line playmaker and put him on support. I think that's what's going to happen here. And then I can put him on support, but on overlap. And work ball into the box. We'll see how that works. Just those couple of changes. Hopefully it'll work. As for next time, when will we come back? There's some good teams around here. Maybe Middlesbrough and Hull would be a good set here. We are in the Carabao Cup, but I'm not too interested in that as of just yet. I think we'll come back from Middlesbrough and Hull, and we'll play those 2 games. We'll see. And hopefully we can turn this season into something, but not the greatest of starts, is it, guys? But I'm going to end the video there. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.